Hey guys, one thing I want to say before getting the video, I just said at the end, but I want to make sure it was at the beginning. A lot of you guys have been reaching out and thanking me and putting a lot of the reason we got the complete that we did on my shoulders. It was not just me, it was the community as a whole. I mean, everyone stood up together and said what they had to say and everything, and I mean, everyone was heard. So obviously the comp was better than I thought it was. I don't know what you think, but this was not just me. This was us as a whole and everyone voicing their thoughts. So just wanted to get that off my chest before we started this video and let you guys know. Don't thank me. It was all of us. So let's go ahead and get straight in the video. Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and I was looking forward to making this video more than I was the video that came out on Monday about the glitch in 9 innings on Saturday. And I've gotten a lot more information since I made that video Sunday night. I hadn't seen the notice that they put out regarding why they did what they did and how everything was working, and then obviously talking to them and figuring out what they were doing and how they were doing it and why they were doing it. So I have a better understanding of everything, and let's address the elephant in the room, the compensation. That's what pretty much everyone was talking about. I know some of you guys were saying you didn't even care what compensation they give, that you're still done, and I get that. I mean, I understand that viewpoint as well, but so I pushed really hard for a sig change ticket, and I pushed it for in a Reddit I put out on the MLB 9 innings page, pushed it for in the video a little bit, and just tweeting it out, putting it on my community tab and stuff on YouTube and everything. I pushed really hard to try and get a sig change ticket for compensation. When I pushed for that, and the whole community was, by the way, but when I pushed for that, I figured we weren't going to be getting that. I thought there was a very slim chance, but I still was going to go for it more as a negotiation tactic, just like the whole community was, and trying to have them at least meet us somewhere in the middle ground and give us something good, because the compensation was a big thing for a lot of people, and that was going to really determine whether or not they cared about the situation, understood the severity of the situation and everything, and if they were listening to the community. So a lot of people were saying they would be happy with the GI or a team selective signature pack. Some of you guys were saying either of those still wouldn't be enough. I was just hoping for one of those as well, even though they had given out a GI in the past for a glitch, which was nowhere near this. And so I was like, they have to give out something better than that, which I guess would be the team selective signature pack. So I was expecting either maybe one or the other, and I still wasn't sure exactly. And then when I saw that they gave out both a GI, a team selective signature pack, and then 3 premium skill change tickets, I was thoroughly impressed. I was actually thought there was no way we would get everything we got. I'd say they met us in the middle ground, if not a little bit more than that. They obviously didn't give it out a sig change ticket. That's, I mean, the most valuable item, and I can see where, and that's why I pushed for it as well, given what happened. But what they gave us was essentially $150 worth of what it would cost to buy in a game. I mean, the GI you can get from the off-season event and also from Pick'em, but the team selective signature pack, I don't believe that's ever been given out for free, and for them to give that out, that was just, I didn't expect that. So I know some of you guys still don't think that's enough, and some of you guys got duped and everything, and I get that. But at the same time, I mean, it shows that they were listening. I know they didn't give the sig change ticket, so it feels like they weren't to some of you, but at the same time, it shows that they cared and understand the situation, the severity of the situation and stuff. So I'm happy in that sense, and a lot of you guys are happy as well. Not everyone is, I get that, but yeah, it surprised me, and I'm glad they gave out what they gave, and like I said, it was more than I thought that they were going to give. So that put a smile on my face when I saw that, because it was nice seeing a lot of you guys happy again, and rightfully so, because it was their fault obviously, and they admitted it and stuff, and especially in that post and everything. Also, how quick they gave it out. They announced it and then they gave it out yesterday at 4 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So I was really shocked that it came out that fast too. I figured it wouldn't come out until the bans were done. So, I mean, they were on top of that as well, and I was surprised, to say the least. Like, obviously, we don't know, it's not completely done yet. Not everyone's back from the bans. We don't know what the teams look like yet and everything, but definitely more on the right track than what they were before. I can say that for sure. So, obviously, you saw it in my Reddit post and the video, so that I uploaded on Monday. So, we're gonna go ahead and go through the notice that they actually put out with that when they announced the compensation, about where everything is at and everything. Also, one thing I want to address though before that, AK's is back. He announced that he is coming back after the way they handled this situation with the compensation and everything. When he uploaded his video, I was hoping it was just the heat of the moment when he announced his retirement. That was the heat of the moment, and he was just really mad and was like, no, I'm done. I was hoping that was the case. Obviously, it was going to depend on how they responded to everything for him to come back on top of it. But I'm glad that he's back. So I'm glad that AK's is back. I'm hoping everyone else that was that got banned that does YouTube as well. I think Ben R, I mentioned in the last video, was one that was banned as well, and I hope he comes back as well. But it's nice to see that, because like I said, I talked about the community as a whole and having the YouTubers and stuff, and there's no way I was going to be trying to do this alone and without the other content creators on the game. So it's good to see that. And if you guys didn't know, if you go to inbox, that's where you'll get your stuff. So when you load in the game, there'll be nothing that pops up. It'll be in your inbox. There'll be a Team Selective Signature Pack GI, and then also 3 premium skill change tickets. You'll click on it, it'll let you know that it's the compensation and like we apologize and stuff like that. Just collect it, and then you go here. You can see I got my Team Selective Signature Pack. I got my GI. I already used the premium skill change tickets on some Black Diamond players to try and get some better rolls. Also, question that I've been asked so many times in the past few days is, who will get the compensation? Will the banned accounts get the compensations as well? Yes, they will get the exact same compensation when they get back from the bans. I can confirm that. And this compensation goes all the way through the 12th, so any 12th of December. So any new team or anything you make as well, or any alts you do, I'm pretty sure when you load in, you will have that compensation as well. So just letting you guys know that. So with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the notice that they put out that regards of where the banned accounts and everything are as well. Okay, so yesterday at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on November 10th, 2021, Wednesday, they put this out there in terms of the compensation and stuff as well. They talk about that, but they talk about where they're at in terms of fixing and retrieving everything from the accounts that were affected by this and that are currently banned. Originally, they were going to do a rollback on the server, and there's multiple reasons why they did it. So 3,500 accounts, yes, that's a lot of accounts that got affected, but in terms of the whole game and all the accounts on the game everywhere and all the servers and worldwide, it's still a percent of that. And let me put it to you this way: anyone that wasn't affected by the glitch, so with how long the glitch also was out, for like 12 hours, with how long the glitch was out, anyone that didn't get affected by the glitch, or even if they did, if they opened a legit pack, let's say like a premium player pack and got a legend player, or they opened a pack and they got a prime, or they opened a signature pack and got a team sig or something, either which way, if you open that and they did a rollback on the server, because if you do a rollback on the server, everything gets rolled back, every single account, every part of the game gets rolled back, you lose that card. So a good card that you got legit, you lose that. And then it's the same thing even if you were a banned account or someone that got banned or was affected by this. If you open that pack up, a legit pack, and you got something good, you would lose that as well. So with the way they're doing this, they're manually going back and they are looking at the logs and seeing what was done and what needs to be fixed. So with the way the logs work and how I'm understanding it, is they can see what you opened that's legit, and they can obviously see what you opened that was from the diamond packs and players that you got from the glitch and everything. And so anything that you opened that was legit, you're gonna keep. But everything that came from the glitch is gonna be fixed and retrieved. So yes, if you ask me, what am I gonna keep something, and if you weren't touched by the glitch at all or didn't get affected by it at all, everything you had is gonna be fine. They're not doing a rollback. But from how I'm understanding it is, anything you got legit, if you were banned, you're gonna keep as well. So they're mainly going back and doing that, and that's where they talk about the unforeseen delays, because obviously when you're going back and looking at this amount of data, I mean, we're talking about counts that had thousands of diamond packs that were opened and in the inventory. And then also, you talk about how many counts were banned too, not saying that everyone opened and had 1,000 diamond packs. That's a lot of stuff that they're doing. So unforeseen delays is what I'm guessing means that the bans will be extended for only certain people. I'm positive that if your account is fixed by the time the 7-day ban is up, you'll be back after the 7-day ban for sure. But with the way I'm seeing that is that Some of these accounts are going to take longer than others, and there will be an extended ban. I tried to voice not doing that, but at the same time, knowing more now and seeing this post, it's going to be their only option, because at the end of the day, they got to keep the game balanced, and if they just let everyone back and they're not fully finished, then those accounts are at an advantage. And I mean, there's two sides to it, and they honestly don't have another choice from how I'm reading this and interpreting this. So I'm guessing, I don't know if it would be like another 7-day ban or not, or if it'll just be indefinite and until they finish that, because some of these, I can just tell you based off of what I'm reading and how I'm thinking as an IT side of things, is there's some counts that are just going to take longer than actual ban, and it's going to take them longer to fix it. So that's how I'm interpreting that. And I have to say, with it being manual, them going back and manually fixing these counts, that means humans are going back and doing this, which means there will probably be, I hope not, but that introduces the idea of human error in terms of fixing an account. So let's say they go back and they fix your account, but you realize you're missing something that you had. That it's technically possible. I don't know. We don't know yet what it'll look like. I hope that there's no human error, but it's the fact that we have to manually go back and do that means that it may not be perfect. So I don't know exactly how that'll look and stuff like that, but that's just speculation from what I know, IT side as well and everything. So looking at this though, we talked about that. They talk about they've gotten all the unused diamond packs out of the inboxes and inventories. Player cards that were stored from the packs are gone now as well. That not your players that you already have and stuff. And then the currency and everything from releasing the players that you got that were part of the glitch has been taken back as well. So I know for a fact though too, they talk about it here, they're going to refund the currency that was used on training player cards that were retrieved, and then also player cards that were used as upgrade material that were part of your lineup before. They're going to be giving those cards back and stuff as well, but they're going to be taking away the cards that were not legit and stuff like that. So, and then obviously refunding currency used for upgrades right there. They talk about that. They're still working on. And then player cards that were used as mentor material and stuff. Obviously, if you had a card that was in your lineup, use it as mentor material. That'll be given back from what I understand. And then also if you use a card that was from the glitch and mentor material, they'll just take that away. Let's see. Retrieve player cards additionally attained through combination. So yes, if you were combining those cards, the glitch cards that you had, you're combining those. Obviously, when you combine them away, you're losing those cards that you already used for the combination, but then the card you got back from that will be taken away as well. I'm not sure how they would do it if you did a card that you legit got and then a card that you didn't legit get, one of the glitch packs or cards. I have no clue how that works. But and then obviously retrieve the cards that were put into the lineup that were not obtained legit. And then XP, so like special training and stuff. So cards, so if you use a bunch of the diamond cards that you got from the glitch on a player card for special training and stuff like that, they'll just reset whatever the training was before on that card before you started using that. So that doesn't take long. My opinion, the cards, so the special training that you used, the cards that you use for special training, and then the cards that you use for combos and stuff, probably won't take as long as some of the other stuff. Like, so the mentor stuff can get funky. The upgrade material can maybe get funky too, depending on how it was done and everything. But the way I'm understanding it is it's gonna be, they're trying to fix it back to what it was before. Like any currency or any stars or anything that you had that you used on this and stuff will be given back. Anything that you got, like currency and stuff from the glitch cards, like I said, like releasing that they're talking about here, will be taken away in that sense. So they're trying to put it back to how it was before and have everything that is legit that you got still there, but everything that was from the glitch gone. So you can see where it's as difficult and time consuming as it is, as they talk about it here. Obviously it's gonna take time, so it just depends on how much, I guess, you abused the glitch. I mean, I had talked about shutting down the game, but at the same time, with how big of an error this was on their end and everything that happened, they can't, or the game would literally be shut down until every account was back, and we have no clue how long these accounts will take. So I guess they had no other choice. I mean, looking at it, and I mean, the situation was just awful. And then how long the glitch was up, it was, like I said, a lot of this is still speculation and stuff. So they're trying to do all that, and they talk about it. It's 3,350 teams that were in the restriction. My guess is most of the accounts will be back when the 7 days ban is done, but some of them will be probably extended. And I know that you guys had talked about, no, like, if they extend my ban, I'm totally done. I get that and stuff. That's just my guess of the way it's gonna go. I can't say for sure, but from what I'm reading and in the terms of balance of the game and everything, I can't think of any other option too. But I did try and say to them, like, if you extend the bans, you're really gonna make them mad. But at the same time, if they are trying to make sure the game is balanced and everyone is back to where they were and didn't get any advantage from it, then I can't think of anything else to do unless you guys have any thoughts. So then the compensation, they talk about it here, November 10th, 7 a.m., which was actually 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm pretty sure, till December 12th, 9:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That will be in your inbox, even if you have a new account. So now you guys, me talking if they extend the ban for certain accounts indefinitely until it's done, I have no clue. What happens if the ban goes all the way past this date and then they get back from the ban? Will they have the compensation? Yes. Every single ban account will be for sure have their compensation for a fact. But this December 12th just means that it goes away for all new accounts as well. So if you make a new account or alternate account, you can get this all the way up until that date. But banned accounts will for a fact get the compensation no matter when they get back. I hope it doesn't extend that long. I have no clue, but that's how I know that's for a fact. So every banned account will get it. So besides that, I mean, that's pretty much all they say in here. They talk about how sorry they are and stuff, and it was their fault. And like I said, I don't agree with the way they handled it, especially with the way they went about communicating with us as well. But yeah, and that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say or do, or the community can say or do now. I mean, we pushed for the comp that we tried to get and everything. I gave my thoughts and opinions on how they should go about things and what should be done. You guys have given your thoughts and stuff. And now, I mean, there's nothing else we can really do besides just see how it goes. I mean, we can express our anger and stuff, but I don't know what else we can do. I've literally given every single one of my thoughts and opinions and everything. There's nothing else that I can really think of trying to do or push for. I mean, because now it's in their hands. It's in the devs' hands. So that's enough of me talking about this. In the comments below or wherever, let me know what you guys think about this situation, the comp, where everything's currently at. I want to know what you guys think. Some of you guys, like I said, I get it. If you're still mad, I totally understand. I mean, this situation sucks. I mean, it was all on them in terms of the bug and everything. So, I mean, it sucked. I mean, I'm worn out this week. The amount of questions I've been getting and just everything has been crazy to say the least. So that's pretty much all I had for you guys today. Team selective signature pack and GI, we'll be doing that in a stream eventually. I think in next week we'll do our legend player pack opening. I think depending if AKs is back, we'll probably do a collab stream for that then on a Saturday or something. And then the week after, we'll do the team selective sig pack. There's no way I'm doing that pack the same week as the legend pack. There's too much hype in one video. I gotta spread that out a little bit, just to be honest with you guys. But yeah, so that's my final thoughts on this, on where everything's at. And like I said, you guys were thanking me and everything. Don't thank me. It was a community as a whole. So I mean, we did this all together. Good to see it, and that's all I got for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time.